Hi, my name is Chanel Newton Clapham, and I'm going to talk to you today about search engine optimization, better known as SEO. I have a consulting business in Sydney. It's called Parachute Digital, and more often I'm finding small and medium businesses coming to me telling me that they want to have their website optimized for search engines. But quite often they don't really understand how in-depth SEO is. There is a misconception that SEO is just simply about getting the words on your page right, and as long as you have really good content, you will rank really well and you'll be on number one of Google search listings. But unfortunately, that's not the case. There are three key elements to a successful search engine optimization. One is copywriting, and that does include the content on your page. The second is linking, so that's inbound links, links that point from other websites to your website, and outbound links that point from your website to other websites outside of your network. And your internal linking is important as well, how you link to other pages within your site. The third element of search engine optimization is more technical and requires help from a developer. It's around the code that you use on your HTML pages. It's about the type of website that you have. Like can have an HTML website. You can also have a Flash website. You can also have a website that uses other .NET, Java, JavaScript, and all of these things have an SEO implication. Unfortunately, we have competing priorities for our websites, and and having a really beautiful website is important to you, but that can sometimes stand against you when it comes to ranking for search engine results. So today I'm just going to give you a brief summary of what you need to know so that when you start thinking about search engine optimization for your business, you know what you're getting in for and you know the work that it's going to require. So the first element, as I mentioned, is content and copywriting. So you do have to have good content to rank in search engines, and it is the most important thing. By having good content, it needs to be able to be well read by your user, by the person coming to your website, your customer, your prospective client, but it also needs to work for search engine spiders, and they are robots. And so the way that a human reads and the way that a robot reads are very different. So getting the keyword density right, having your specific keyword that is relevant to your business throughout your page copy as often as possible without being onerous to a user reading it is a fine balance, and sometimes it's very difficult and you have to prioritize whether or not your user experience is more important or whether or not ranking in search engines. And that might be a strategy that changes over time, because you might need to rank in search engines first to get people to come, and then as you build up more brand equity and more links into your site that help improve your SEO, then you might be able to start paring back a little bit and focusing more on the user experience and having copy that is nicer for people to read. So that takes me on to my second SEO principle, and that is linking. So there are three types of linking for search engine optimization. One are inbound links. They are links that come from other websites that point to your website, referencing you as an authority. These are the most important type of links that you need on your site. They're also the most difficult to get, because you have to go out and you have to consciously ask people to link to your website with using specific keywords that are relevant to your content, and you want those websites linking through to you to be experts in their own right. Unfortunately, this isn't always possible. Of course, people will naturally link to your website, but they might be lower page rank authority sites that won't have as much benefit to boosting your rankings in SEO. The other type of links for your website are outbound links. So they are the links on your site that you point to other websites. These are usually used like your bibliography. It's like a reference where you're saying, this is where I got my information. This is information that I trust and that I am pointing you to for further research. The third type of linking for search engine optimization is internal linking, and you want to be careful how you link people to other pages within your own website. You want to make sure that if you're on a page about cars, that you don't link them to another page on your website that's about lawnmowers, for instance. You want to keep the user's theme and all the links going in and out of your pages similar to the content that's in there. The third element for SEO that's really important is more technical, and this is the area that we really need help from our web developers and our producers they understand the code on your website better, and whether your website is a flash website, which can often look beautiful but doesn't always aid search engines searching it, or if you use a lot of interactive components on your website that allow people to create dynamic content or allow them to purchase things and play games, that kind of content is often hard to optimize for SEO because it's not static, it changes every time, so it's difficult for search engines to index the page. But there are a lot of things that you can do with your sitemaps, the HTML sitemaps and your XML sitemaps, that can allow search engines to find your content better and understand what you're about. So that just gives you a brief glimpse into what SEO is. And search engine optimization is difficult. It has to be a long-term strategy. I cannot stress that enough. There are no quick fixes in SEO. You can make some changes and you can see yourself skyrocket up the search engine rankings from page 10 to maybe page 3. But really, unless you're on page 1, you're not going to get much traffic. 95% of clicks come from page 1 of Google search results. And it's difficult to get there. You think about how many competitors you have and everybody wants to be in that space. So it needs to be a long-term strategy. You need to constantly be optimizing, making small incremental changes to your website. And over time, you will see your rankings improve, but there's no silver bullet when it comes to SEO. You have to be prepared to invest up front and you will get the benefits in the future. If you need any help at all, you can check out my blog or give me a call at Parachute Digital in Sydney, Australia. My name is Chanel Newton Clapham and I am a digital strategist, and I'm here to help you in any way I can to help guide you through the digital landscape. Have a nice day.